The demo class that is called norma frontalis. So whole norma frontalis can be completed by with the attachment of this mandibular bone like this. Okay, like this, but it is difficulty to hold the bone together. So first we see this part, then this part. Okay, so what you are visible in this norma frontalis, which are the bone you can visible. So this bone is our frontal bone, and maximum convexity of frontal bone is called as a frontal tubercle or frontal eminence. Here you can see this portion is called as a superciliary arch. This is a superciliary arch, and here our eyebrows is lies. So the point where the two superciliary arch meet with each other normally at this side. So this point is called glabella. So meeting point of the two superciliary arch is called as a glabella. Then here this is a separate bone. Try to see, and in between these two separate bone there is a plain suture that is called internasal suture, and the bone is called as a nasal bone, and this bone is called as a frontal bone, and this suture is called as a frontonasal suture. And the meeting point of this frontal and the nasal bone, this point is called as a nasion. क्या बोलते हैं उसको? Nasion. So it is the meeting point between the internasal and the frontonasal suture midline. This point is called as a nasion. Meeting point of the two superciliary arch is called as a glabella. Then here the most sharp point of this apparatus on the part of the mandible, that is this structure is called as an anterior nasal spine. See, this is the oral cavity and this is the nasal cavity. Within this nasal cavity, in between there is a vomer bone. And try to see at this side where my pointer is there, this bone is the inferior nasal concha. So this is the inferior nasal concha. This prominent point is called as a anterior nasal spine. This whole structure where the bone teeth are located, that is called as a part of the maxilla and the maxillary teeth. So this is a first incisor, second incisor, this is the canine, and the fossa just lateral to the canine, that is called canine fossa, and this fossa is called as a incisive fossa. Okay, then this is a whole orbit socket. So the first bone you can visible on this side, this is a nasal bone. Then this whole bone, see where my pointer is moving, this whole bone is called as a maxillary bone. So maxillary bone, so this is a maxillary bone. So this is called frontal process of maxilla. This is called zygomatic process of maxilla. This is called so the process where the teeth is lies, maxillary teeth, and this process is called as a palatine process of the maxilla. So this is again a maxillary bone, and where the hard palate is start. So maxilla is a four process: frontal process, zygomatic process. This process is called as a alveolar process where the teeth is lies, and this process is called as a palatine process of maxilla. So the maxillary bone has a four processes. Then just lateral to here, so this is the nasal bone. So this is the nasal bone. This is the frontal process of maxilla. Then just behind to here the lacrimal bone is lies. Then just lateral to it ethmoidal bone is lies. And this whole socket is called as a orbit. This is again a frontal bone, this is a zygomatic bone, and this is the maxilla. So, and see, this is a medial 1/3 and lateral 1/3. So this is the supraorbital notch, and here the supraorbital foramen is lies. And try to see here, this is the infraorbital foramen through which the infraorbital vessels and the nerves are passing. Okay, then see this bone, this is a zygomatic bone. Your cheek prominency is due to the zygomatic bone. Again, zygomatic bone has a frontal process, maxillary process, and zygomatic arch. It has a frontal process, it has a maxillary process, and it has a zygomatic arch. So this whole is the zygomatic bone, this is the zygomatic arch, and the prominency of the cheek is called as a is due to the zygomatic bone. So this is all about the upper part. And what is the lower part? Again, mandible has a detailed description, but right now we are seeing what part of this come in the norma frontalis. So this whole is called mandible bone. So this triangular process is called as a mental process. or you can tell mental protuberance, mental process, or the mental protuberance. And this prominent point is called as a ganthion. This prominent point at the lower side is called as a ganthion, ganthiona. So this whole is the mandible, and this triangular process, and the most prominent point is called as a ganthion. Okay, so this is about the norma frontalis, and it's a feature of the norma frontalis, and the suture between these two, it is called as a intermaxillary suture. Then here you can see the zygomatico-maxillary suture. This is a frontozygomatic suture. Okay, so this is all about the sutures and the features of the bone that lies in the norma frontalis. Okay, so this is all about the norma frontalis, bony point of view.